Actually, oh, you're a Mimic Pedestal. And who is it but not Mr. Alexa himself? Like, he's been in my dreams for like twice in the past week, and I have no clue why. I walked into that tier. I'm D4ing. Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a Tainted Job run for win number 1 and episode number 284, I believe. Your question for today, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, if you had to cut one character from the modded streak on this channel, which character would you cut and why? Without further ado, let's get started. Your seed is going to be YXTPZVP9. We have to go to either Hush or Boss Rush on this run, but then we finished off not only Tainted Job, but also regular Job, Bertrand, and Andromeda. We're getting up there, man. We are truly getting up there. The character by... Ooh. Actually... Oh, you're a Mimic Pedestal. I kind of want to keep Tammy's head forever. Gain a small stat up whenever you pick up a coin. Once per floor... Huh. I'm going to try to keep this, and we're going to take this just for regular right now. But if we're going to be going to Boss Rush, especially Hush, we're going to need to go a little bit faster here. We might not make both on this run, sadly. If we don't, it's not a big deal, though. But yeah, I guess for my answer for today's question of the day, if I had to scrap just, ooh, big HP, one character from the streak overall, it honestly would probably be Zach. I just don't have fun runs as that character. There's nothing like super interesting going on. I mean, regular Job was kind of the same way, where even like regular Job is just Judas but high tier rate instead of having extra damage. But Zach to me just feels like they wanted to make a really interesting gimmick, and it just kind of like fell flat a little bit, especially with Tainted Zach as well. We might not play any more Zach runs. That was BS on my part. Any more Zach runs for a while, because I like playing as the more unique characters like Tainted Job here. We'll just take both because we can't really do anything else about that. And if we are going to Boss Rush, what's our time at right now? 2 minutes. We're on a great pace. We'll keep on going here. We're going to lose Magic 8 Ball and the Slug. All right. We have a good chance for a Planetarium on the floor, though, which we might get a 16% on floor 2. You never know. Almost got hit there because I'm a bad gamer. But I don't hate Zach. Like, Zach as a character is interesting. But on a streak where, like, you have characters like Tainted Job, Andromeda, Bertrand, things like that, it definitely kind of pales in comparison to how the rest of the cast in this game looks. It's just 10 bombs, and this guy is fine to have for regular. I don't know, because like I don't want to just give up on Zach, but I'm really not getting like very fun nor interesting runs with him, and it could just be my RNG being like just completely shoddy. Although I think it might be the character just not, you know, oh god, being the most unique to me. Although, you know, again, like the character's fun enough on their own. It's just in comparison to characters like Andromeda and this character, there isn't really a ton there. We did find our secret room just now, and we get a bomb and a key. We could, I guess, use that key to go into our dice room, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We'll try that. We're kind of short on keys, and, ooh, what are you doing? I'm gonna, man, I can't do much about that right now. I'm just gonna go to my boss fight first. We can't sacrifice for an angel deal chance. I think the boss fight is the best way to go right now. What I wanted to do today was give you guys a bit of a story, because one of my most beloved topics on this channel are my weird-ass dreams. And I have had... Every time I say this, but this is like actually the weirdest dream now, I think. Because it not only involves like gang violence, but also it involves Alexa, and it involves machetes. And it is a very just... It was strange, because it was definitely my most, I think, vivid dream of all time. Like, I can picture the exact environments in my head of in this dream, like, right now. It was scarily vivid. You're gonna Custodia that for sure. And then I think I'm gonna go back to my dice room. I'm gonna do this, because it could be really good. I'm stuck on the spikes game. I hate you. This stupid mod config menu. Are you freaking me? And then we leave the floor. But to put in perspective just how strange this dream was to me, like, when I wake up from a dream, you know, the first thing I think is like, okay, Like, where's my cat? Is my... Oh, we're gonna lose items here. Hold on. Glass eye and the 10 bombs. We keep a lot of our bombs, so that was, like, literally nothing. When I wake up from a dream or just any kind of, like, sleep, the first thing I think is, like, where's my cat? Where's my girlfriend? Is she at work or not? And, like, what do I have to do today, like, for my job? When I woke up from the dream this time, the first thing I thought was like, holy shit, is my head still on my body? Like, it was that honestly vivid. So here's the dream. I'll stop belaboring the point right now. You fade in from black, and I'm in my car with my friend Kale from my hometown and his girlfriend Leah. And my car starts making some really weird noises. And we're in Texas at this point, by the way. So we're not in my hometown. And I'm like, dang, I gotta get my car to the shop. But, like... I have to get my friend Kale to one of his, like, band practices. And Kale's like, all right, just drop me off, and then you and Leah go to the car shop, and then pick me up afterwards. And I mean, that sounds amazing. I'll see you later. So we drop off Kale, and me and Leah start going to the car mechanic shop. And I give them my car, and I'm kind of, like, standing on the sidewalk, just minding my own business. Then, like, literally out of the ground, a bunch of just, like... random people start popping up, like, just out of nowhere, and, like, harassing me and Leah. Like, you know, pushing us around and just kind of being jokers about it. And I'm like, hey, that's not cool. Please stop being a dick. I kind of want to just, like, get my car back and go home. And then, one of my other high school friends, Marley, like, is in this group of shenanigan doers. And Marley's kind of being a little bit of a bitch. She's pushing me around and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not very cool. We need to get more, like, DPS real fast. We are not killing anything right now, and we're gonna lose our boss for time if we don't go any quicker here. Yeah. Wait, what's Krampus's horn do? It's the devil deal thing, right? Definitely take that. Yeah. When you get hit with this trinket, there's a small chance you can teleport straight to your devil room, which is surprisingly very good as this character, and as pretty much any character. But these guys won't leave us alone. And then one of them picks up Leah, like, you know, over their shoulder and starts, like, walking away. And I'm like, all right, this is not cool, because, like, if Leah does not get back safely, Kale's gonna fucking kill me. Also, I don't want anything bad to happen to my friends, so I'm like, hey, like, put her down, please. I want to just go home. I'm being kind of like a beta male at this point, right? I don't want to fight. I just kind of want to avoid the conflict and go home. But they won't. They just start walking away with Leah. And I'm like, all right, I got to settle this shit. And here's kind of like a trigger warning, I guess, for, like, violence. Oh, they're both just fine to take like this, I think. So out of my pocket, I grab a broken square of Ghirardelli chocolate. Like, well, you know when you break chocolate and it's, like, kind of sharp on the corners or the edges? I use that, and I go behind one of the guys, and I just cut him. And they get real pissed off at me. Because I assume he just dies. It was on his neck. I'm assuming the guy just fucking, like, dies in the dream. And I kind of, like, I'm like, oh, shit. I should probably not have just killed that person. I gotta go. And so I just start running. Like, I get Leah from the guy, and I just start fucking running down the highway. And it's becoming, like, nighttime out. And I'm sprinting down, like, the I-90 or some shit. And I'm just, like, up and down all the hills and everything like that. I'm just getting the hell out of this place. Please give me good money, not counterfeit. Thank you. And I'm sprinting as fast as I can out of this place, and I'm just trying to go. And I'm heading towards what I assume to be Dallas, like, so Dallas, Texas, the big city. And as I exit the highway on the on-ramp, on my feet, carrying Leah, of course, like, over my back, I find, like, a group of just, like, I don't know if they were homeless or if they were just, like, camping out for, like, a store or some shit like that, but it's this big group of people who are just chilling on the side of the road. And I'm like, does anybody here have, like, a car or, like, an airplane? I gotta leave this state or I'm gonna just fucking die. And somebody goes, yeah, I can get you out of here. And who is it but not Mr. Alexa himself? And he's been in my dreams, and I want to put in perspective here. Like, he's been in my dreams for, like, twice in the past week, and I have no fucking clue why. Because we don't talk, like, super often, but he's just always, like, in my head rent-free right now, I guess. But, Alexa's like, I know a guy that can get you out of here. We gotta go really quick because he's gonna be leaving in a couple hours. We just gotta get you there. And I was like, all right, I will go with you. Thank you very much. So he like leads me away, and I think it's like him. And there was one other person. It might have just been like a random dude. But we get to the place where the guy's supposed to, like, pick us up. Help. Hold on. Help. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. We get to, like, the special, like, pickup point. And it ends up... Ooh, that's really good for this floor right now. We get 2 HP for this potentially really good room. And it's Krampus. Are we going to even make the boss rush? We're getting really close on time right now. I don't know if we'll properly make the boss rush timer. It's going to be really, really close. And they were both not that great items either. All right, fantastic. Why don't we just move on down? But yeah, so we get to our, like, pickup point, and I'm with Alexa, and I'm with this random dude. And I didn't realize this in my dream, but it was, like, an exact replica of my grandpa's old house. But I digress, not really that important of a point there. And as we're in there, getting ready to leave, oh, man, we are not getting that great of items right now. This may not even be enough to take down Hush or even beat all of Boss Rush, but we have to try at least. It's our last couple of marks. Give it a small chance at the very least. But I'm gonna also look really quick for the shop because we have a lot of money. And there it is. We'll walk in there, hopefully get like either DPS or maybe some mapping, and then we'll be good to go on this floor. And we're at what, like 11 minutes, 12 minutes. God, why is it never... I mean, that one's, like, fine, but it's not worth using my Custodia on. Now, that in the future might be really good. Let's just go fight our boss while we're bantering again. And as we're getting ready to leave this house, the shenanigan doers from earlier show up. And they're obviously not very happy. I did kill one of their comrades, but, you know, like live and let learn. He was being kind of an asshole. He had it coming, I would say. God, I'll save this just because we have to save something here, but, like, we are really struggling for decent items right now. So I hear the guys coming into our door, and the pilot dude is driving or flying me away. We're gonna lose. Oh, we lost the battery, great, and the rocket bombs. Honestly, I'm not too mad about that. And he just tells me to run. He's like, get the hell out of here. They do not look like very nice fellows. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave then. See you later. And I start running away in the house. I can't leave the house yet because they're probably all outside is my thought process there. So I just decide to, like, try and hide in the house. And as I'm hiding, one of them breaks down the door in front of me. The BBF fly. You gotta be freaking joking me, dude. Don't hit me, please. I love waiting. I love waiting in my Binding of Isaac game. But they start, like, physically attacking me. So I have to start, like, defending myself. So I think, like, Alexa throws me a very weirdly shaped machete. It was like a round fan blade type machete. And we just start hacking our way through these guys to get to safety. And one of them kicks open a door and, like, gets me by surprise. We really want piercing shots if possible. Our battery. We need all of this stuff. We just can't afford to do much with it right now. We're gonna walk in, try to Custodia the piercing shots ASAP, and then we'll see what the other item rolls into. But the run is not looking super promising right now. I have our doubts about actually making it to boss rush. We'd have to skip, like, everything on the next floor to properly make it there, and also, like, not save anything on the floor. So we're gonna have to do some planning, I guess. The rare case of trying to plan out my Isaac run. But this guy, like, kicks the door open and gets me by surprise. He stabs my leg a few times, and it's getting hard to walk. Then he also takes a machete and, like, gets the very top of my head at, like, this kind of angle. So he didn't cut my head off my body, but, like, it was definitely... I felt the burn. And when I took my next step, it felt like I could feel my skin flap, like, bouncing around. And I got in one of those states where it was like, just, you try to talk, but, like, the words don't, like, come out in the right order nor form properly. Like you're drunk or you're, like, extremely greened out. And it was kind of embarrassing, even for Dream me. And so the dude and Tyler sit me down. Like, we gotta get this guy to, like, a hospital. And then the dream ends. But the weird thing was, when I woke up from that dream, so I've been to Dallas once when I was, like, 8, and that was it. So I don't know how I imagined the city of Dallas to be, like, pretty accurate to what Dallas actually is like when I looked it up on the computer. And then also, like, was able to recreate my grandpa's old house from memory. And the feeling of skin bouncing on a half-cut piece of skin on your head. Like, I was honestly, like, very... we'll fight the boss right now. I was honestly very impressed with myself for that alone. We are not going to make boss rush here. It's going to be really, really tight. So, if we make boss rush, though, we won't have the time to make Hush, because we're going to take, like, 6 years in boss rush. We're going to need, like, a blank card Emperor type deal going on if we're going to make anything happen here. We could have maybe found, like, tarot reading in our... What's it called? What's it called? The shop, but we weren't that lucky on this floor. I just want to get the 1 extra charge for our Deus Custodia here, and then we can go to our Devil Deal, hopefully, and get maybe a better item than just piercing shots to save. Boring, and, like, actually just complete garbage in this Devil Deal. So we're going to teleport out of here into our... this for car battery, into our item room, and you gotta go fast here. What's the room like? Got it. And Parasite? Dude, we're gonna... I gotta just take it and hope we don't lose it now. And then, do we want to steal car battery? We don't really have a time. Grab this card. Dude, you have to, like, go, like, extremely fast right now. Go down, pop the Hermit card right away, go to your shop, and see if you can, get really close to your boss fight through those means. Marrow's gone, Parasite's gone. That's, like, actually so bad for us. Nothing good in the shop. Are we at least closer to our boss fight? It looks like we might be if we just go straight down here. I would have rather saved Parasite than piercing shots, but you can't always get what you want. I believe the Beatles told me that one. I might be wrong there, though. But yeah, the dream ended, and I woke up, and the first thing, I touched my head. I was like... is my brain still there? We're getting the worst items right now for boss rush. But I was like, okay, is my brain still there? We can make it, number 1. And number 2, was any of that real in any capacity? And the obvious answer is no. But I'm telling you, that dream was so vivid that, like, it all felt real. And I have not had a vivid dream like that in God knows how long. Are we even gonna live through boss rush? I have no clue. Taking a long time just to kill Mom here. We gotta kill 30 bosses next room. It's harder to get the boss rush than it is to get the Hush, so I'm gonna do boss rush regardless right now and take the negative for the extra damage for that. Ooh, a crawl space. We'll take soup here. And then we're gonna go to our Devil Deal right now. And we see gasoline. Lights up damaging fires when enemies die. That actually would be really, really good right now for the boss rush, so we'll take that. Go to your crawl space, of course. Don't bug my game out, please. Oh, that might give us an actual shot. We can grab that. Beautiful. Mucormycosis is really good. You don't want to take that. If you get hit during the rush and it teleports you out, that would suck. So good thing to find the dim bulb, I think is what it's called. Oh, wow. Interesting. You take Gideon's Gaze, and out of these, you take Revenge Fly, I think. And that's, you just want to go ham here. Yeah, we do not deal enough damage to fight Hush on this run for sure. We're going to need a fucking miracle to do anything besides just like the first floor bosses down here. I took a bunch of early hits to Monstro too because that boss is tanky as hell with our build being this bad. And even like regular Monstro here. We're on floor 6 and he's taken like floor 1 time to kill. It's looking a little bit shaky right now. Okay, we're just about done with this boss rush here. It's taken us 4 minutes so far to get through like even a quarter of it, but we're at 2 more waves left. We have 2 hearts. It's not looking very nice right now. This character might be one of the hardest ones to make it to boss rush with, just because like in order to get any kind of build or like I guess cohesive build going on, it takes a lot of planning. Min-maxing your charges, you know, trying to go for angel deals over devil deals. Like, there's tons of stuff you got to do, and we have not really had the chance to do that with the current items we've gotten, but I'm sure it might get better next floor. I really have no idea. We're going to be 2 hits from death going into our next floor here regardless. But we could get a good item after, or good 2 items maybe, after boss rush is done. It'll be interesting though. And we got 2 terrible items. Who would have seen that coming? Sewing box we don't need. And little haunt. It's not worth saving. It just isn't. I think you just have to move on down and accept the L right there. And we lose blue cap. Terrible. We lose little haunt. That's not that bad. And we lost mucormycosis. Really? That was like our big damage dealer there. We get black hearts. We get a black heart down there. Actually so good. Gideon's Gaze, the red and black item we have in our hut over there, will destroy turrets or grimaces, and they'll spawn black hearts. I think it's like a 25% chance. Something like that. Still a really, really good item. But the run itself, we could conceivably make it to the Hush fight, but winning the Hush fight, I don't know. Would I rather win the run or go down swinging? I think the answer is go down swinging. So we're going to try to do Hush if we have more than, like, I don't know, 2 hearts of HP. But I don't expect to win that fight. You do get a lot of items on that floor to fight those early bosses. I'm not going to, this room is bullshit. I'm not going to do it. Those guys have no code to pop up ever. They take like 6 years. I was in a room for an entire Mega Mush charge, and one of them just didn't, you know, get their tail popped up. So I'm not going to fight those guys. Actually, horrible enemies. But we're probably not going to win the Hush fight. I would say it's a higher chance that we get, like, hit by lightning mid-run than we win that fight. We could do better of looking for secret rooms and things like that, but to be quite frank with you, we don't have the time for that right now. That was a great battery drop, though. Hold on, watch out. That was a huge, huge battery drop for us. If we could just stop losing good items like Parasite and Mucormycosis, I'd be appreciative. That's worth a save. You now have 8 damage. Congratulations. And we have 4 minutes, or 6, I can't count, to do our next floor. And we lose the bag. We lose... Oh, that's it. Okay. That, to me, is actually a net positive. The bag was kind of annoying. I think the bag makes it so that poop-themed enemies will spawn butt bombs upon death. And that was a little bit disorienting during the boss rush fight. But what... He died and also shot tears at the same... Oh, my God. We're having a rough one right now. I'm going to just leave this room. It's not worth my time. Get me the hell out of here. If we don't choose the right path right away, we will have no chance of even... Ooh, hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Of making it to there. Yo, Polished Bone? That could be our way out. Polished Bone is actually quite good. Arcade? Flamish? We can get HP here, maybe, if we're even luckier. We do need that. Ooh, we got, wow. Terrible items. Who would have seen that coming? Look at our item layout right now. We have Tammy's head, which is our big, like, room clearer. But that's, like, about it. Just bomb through the room. We'll look for your secret rooms as well, because that could have, like, a big swinging item, like rock bottom in there. But, oh, God. I don't think the secret rooms on this run are going to be the making or breaking point. They may be a making point. I guess, like, Death Cert and, like, R-Key, those could definitely be making points, but... I don't know. The chance of finding one of those on a run like this... Why did that move? Akildema, why does that affect your bombs? That's ridiculous. Wow, it actually just made the run. Okay, well, that's really good HP to have for Hush in a couple of rooms here. Oh, we got a... Oh, no, I thought it's a 28 there. No, we're doing fine on time right now. We're doing hella fine. There's the fight. Mom's heart. Wait, it's going to reform. Be careful. Oh, my God, I hate this curse. Mom's heart. Do we have anything to be scared of on that fight? I don't think so. Just stand here, get one big pop off, put your map minimize, and go gamer focus. You are still alive. This sucks. Okay. How's our DPS looking on Mom's heart alone? It's not terrible. It definitely could be way, way worse, like last run worse, which is base stats on the final floor. You're bad at the game. Wow, don't you love when the game just crashes on you? I'm just gonna go straight to our super secret room on this floor, get the HP. I'm just gonna skip this floor. Oh no, he's using the fucking console again. Somebody kill him. Look, I'm not gonna sit through 8 mom's heart crashes just to make it onto this goddamn floor. We know where the HP is. We can make it back there. But honestly, man, like the crash is so fucking annoying. It's really, really annoying. But we're down here. We have like 6 hearts. I don't know. I don't really think... Oh, great. Oh, Curse of the Blind. Real? Yep, it's real. Okay, well, I don't think we have really a good shot of winning this. Aquarius is pretty good, but you gotta try at least. Charged Baby. We can fight the Greed mini-boss to have, wow, BOGO bombs. That was incredible. But... I don't know, man. It really is going to be an extremely close Hush fight. We've had, like I would say our last almost 4 runs have been, I don't want to say complete garbage, but they have not been very good. And I'm kind of missing the really OP modded runs, but if you have the constant overpowered runs, they start to feel a little bit, like, less fun, I guess. We could D4. I might actually bring the D4 into our boss fight. And if we start taking a lot of hits... Oh, last rock, huh? And if we start taking a lot of hits, just popping that D4 and seeing what happens. Now, will the item pools be any good? We have what? Like 1 devil item? We can't get that, can we? If we're real good, we probably could. But I don't want to bomb hop for that right now. We have 1 devil pool item. The rest are boss and item room. It may be our only hope if things start going bad, but I'm going to try my best to make the fight go good. We're actually doing pretty decent damage to Blue Baby here, but it's again, like, I'm just scared for the HP. And above all else, like, our build is not going to be strong enough for a while. I've never had a boss rush take me like 5 minutes to do, because on a run where a boss rush would take you 5 minutes to do, you will rarely ever make it to boss rush on that run. Although I will say, I mean, we are definitely doing more damage than I thought we'd be doing. This could be our final Tainted Job run, and we're getting down on our characters, man. We're almost going all the way back to our modded random streak here, because... we only have, what, like, Mastema to do? Painted Mastema. We have the new Arachna character, of course, but we don't really have much more to do. I'm kind of excited for the random streak to come back on the modded file. That's going to be a joy. Oh, the fires do so much damage. If we kill flies inside of Hush, the fires just do an insane amount of damage. We gotta prioritize doing that. Thank you for never losing gasoline. That item is actually coming clutch multiple times. Get your bombs in there. Get your fires, or try to get your fires in there. Come on, kill one of these guys. There we go. That's a little bit of fire damage. Ah, that hit me, really? It's a good amount of fire damage in there, though. That was the most bullshit spawn I've ever seen in my entire life. Did you guys see that beam just hit me out of nowhere? I walked into that tier. I'm D4ing. That was awful. We won the fight, though, which means we've finally beaten all of Tainted Joe, but this run is interesting. We have Skipping Stone, we have Death's Touch, we have 1 heart. Dude, we are not going to live through our next little floor here, but we can try our best. We can try our best. I guess I'm not going to Void. Don't do that. You have every mark done. All right, it's time to go to Shoal. Let's see if we live or die on this run. We lost GB Bug, Big Bomb, Eye Drop, Sister Maggie, D4. Oh, we lost the D4. That's wonderful. What are you supposed to do? Well, I don't really think I had a chance in that room. If you don't kill one of those guys fast enough, I think you're just dead. Because that eye in the bottom right was going up, so I couldn't dodge down. And even if I did dodge down, the hand would have came around, or the laser beam, sorry, would have came around like this and just killed me. But we had a good run. We finally beat Hush and Boss Rush in one run as this character. I'm happy with that. It's our first time actually going into the negatives on an Isaac streak. But if you enjoyed the run, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.